What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel, and please make sure you click the notification bell and make sure you give me a big thumbs up and also leave your comments down below. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, y'all, and welcome back to yet another reaction video. You guessed it. I'm your girl TMR, and I'll definitely be your host today. Shouts out to the 2 Live crew. Child, I see you. By far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey. You better ask somebody about this 2 Live crew, child. It has been tested and proven that they will show up and show out on these YouTube streets. Shouts out to the Bush gang. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all up in those bushes. I saw the best bushes on YouTube, honey, trolls included. We most definitely appreciate the trolls and the bushes here on the 2 Live crew show. All right. Y'all, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get into this reaction. Happy Monday to everybody. I hope everybody is doing good and feeling great in the sounds of my voice. And we definitely going to get this started with roll call. Let's see who is all in the building. Hey, Miss A. Marie. Good morning. Good afternoon to you, sis. Hey, Erica. How are you today? Miss Clark. What's good, Miss Clark? Janae. Hey, sis. Hey, Trinise. Hello, Miss Tasha. Mods in chat. Hey, Trinise. How are you today, sis? Let's see who else is in this building. Oh, Liz Jim. Hello, Liz. Hey, Camilla. Let's see who else is in here. Mirror Spoiledness. Demetrius. Butterfly Kisses. Patrice. Hey, Queen. Monica. Hello, everyone's girl. You are a mess. Hey, Ariel. Not just mommy time. Pretty Nikki. Miss Nerd Girl. Hey, Miss Melissa. Sis said I finally made it to a live. Yes, sis. Hey, Brown. Hey, Sippin. Hey, Sharon. Miss Lena. Katja. Kat Driggs. It's always funny whenever Katja and Kat Driggs are in the chat together. It always seems like y'all names are right up under each other. Are y'all doing this on purpose? Because TMR is starting to see a pattern over here. Hey, Anisha. Hey, Broke. How are you today? Hey, Nikki. Hey, Leah. Let's see who else. Kimberly, VB, Bankhead. What's up, sis? 717. Hey, ladies. Hey, Tasha. Traveling to work. Okay, sis. Thanks so much for tuning me in while you on your way to get that money, sis. Hey, Lee. Hey, Ashley Bashley. Hey, Pine. Let's see who else. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Miss Bellamy. Miss Bellamy, I hope you're feeling better today. Hey, Majesty. Hello, Courtney. Hanging out in those bushes, working. I know that's right. Hey, April and Kat. Ray of Sunshine. Miss Latoy. Hey, Latoy. Hey, Latasha. Let's see who else is in the building. I think I missed a couple names, but y'all know TMR don't mean no harm if I missed you. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Shay Shay. Did I see Majesty? Hey, Majesty. Okay, y'all, look like everybody's in the building, honey. I hope you all, hey, Risa. I hope you all, hey, Mama. I hope you all had a very good weekend. Enjoyed yourself, got some rest and relaxation. Y'all know, per usual, these YouTube streets, honey, they don't never close. Child, YouTube is like Denny's. They open all damn day and all damn night. Folks all up all in the middle of the night arguing and fighting and fussing and busting. I said, oh my goodness. Hey, Sue Cred. Missed you too, sis. Everything going okay? Did you start your teacher position? Hoes of YouTube. Hey, girl, what's going on? Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, yes, y'all come. Hey, Nada Nada. Y'all come on in. Y'all have a seat. Get comfortable. We not going to be here long. Y'all know TMR don't like keeping y'all long, but we definitely going to be here for a minute to get through some of the foolery that happened on these streets this weekend. Now, we're not going to touch on the Olivia Zolo situation. Y'all, we're not going to touch on that, okay? Seems like Olivia's been a little quiet over there, and you know how your mama used to say, if, no news is good news, okay? So we just gonna leave sis alone over there for a couple of more days, see what surfaces over there starting my Monday morning. Lord, it's only 10:30 here. Oh my goodness. Hey, Storm. Oh Lord. Oh God, y'all play too damn much. Oh Lord. Y'all do too much over here. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all gotta take care of something real quick. Hey, Demetrius. Hold on. Let me catch it. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me handle something real quick, like. Hey, rapping. Hey, living with Bree. Hold on, y'all. Let me catch it. Oh Lord. Okay. There you go. All right. Boy, I tell you, these YouTube streets, honey, they are something terrible out here. Hey, Nancy. Ooh, these people. Okay. Working in the bushes. Okay, Mary Blue, no problem, sis. No daggone problem. Okay, y'all. So, y'all know the other day, what was it, Friday, y'all? Was it Friday when we talked about it? Y'all know, hey, this Mama Kitchen, how you doing? Y'all know I didn't know anything about Jenny over there. Y'all said she was over there sleeping in the forest, okay? Y'all said she got put out of her yes, sis, I'm not playing. Life of Pudding, how you doing, sis? Y'all said she was over there sleeping in the forest because she got put out of the shelter. And I said, oh my goodness. Well, y'all know me, my nosy ass. I said, oh, let me go over here and see what's going on. I hadn't been over here in a minute. Jump in and out of the bushes today, but I'm here. Okay, Nisha, thank you for letting me know you're here, baby. I get it. I totally understand. Hey, Jamie. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I totally understand, sis. If you got to go handle business, go handle that business, sis. Hey, love. Okay. Maj, y'all help me greet everybody coming in. Hey, Queen, because I got to get this show started, okay? So y'all, I went over there and I said, oh God, Jenny, what's going on over here, sis? So y'all, I'm so behind because like I told y'all, I haven't been watching. I'm in the tree with my binoculars. I know that's right, TT. Hey, dear Kim, what's going on, sis? So I said, well, hold on, we talking about the woods sleepover. Let me get a can of Coke first. Nicole E, girl, Nicole, you a damn fool, sis. Oh, one queen, three kings. How you doing? Yeah, I was creeping on the other side, sis. I was over there. I said, "Oh, let me go incognito, honey, for somebody recognize me." Y'all know they already out here cloning my damn page. I said, "Oh my goodness." So I get over there and I said, "Okay, so what we talking about, sis? Because the title of this video, you said you about to. I think she said something about she about to tell it all or something." And I said, "Oh, hey, Miss Cookie." I said, "Oh, sis, what you telling over there?" Now we're gonna talk about that situation, y'all. And for all of you guys who watch Keisha K. Lee, also known as Keisha Anderson, oh, those girls was over there tussling too all weekend. I said, oh, this drama with Keisha and them, it's been going on for well over a year. You saw that, Risa? Yeah, girl, they know out here cloning your girl. I said, oh my goodness. I'm a young stay-at-home mom with my 2-year-old. I don't go out much or have many friends, so I get so glad when you go live. Gives me something to enjoy. Peach, I appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much for being a part of the Two Live Crew. So I said, well, okay. So we're gonna touch on Jenny in that situation over there. Now y'all know from the beginning when Jenny first came to the scene, y'all remember when she titled her channel uh Moving Soon, uh Zolo Baby's Mom or something. So y'all know the internet over here, the mommy sector, y'all know we got in a little uproar because we was like, who you boo? Y'all remember at first she was in the dark. Hey Miss Mugga, sis was over there in the dark. Um Yes, Janae, honey, they was showing they asses last night. Also, oh my goodness. Hey, Life is his queen. What's going on, sis? Hey, Grandma Diva. Thank you for letting me know you was here, sis. I appreciate that. YouTube is like kindergarten. Their mother are like 5 years old, babe. It's a whole hot damn mess, okay? So we get over there to Jenny, and she did a series of live streams where she was trying to tell a story. And I guess there was some situation where she had showed. I think it was her daughter's birthday. Okay, y'all know Jenny has several children. I don't know. I think the lady has 6, 7, 8 kids. I don't know. Y'all help me out in the chat because I don't. I was trying to catch up, but it was so much going on. I was like, oh my goodness. And one thing I could say about Jenny, sis, she talks in circles. It's like she repeats herself over and over. 7. Okay, thank you, Sip. And 7 kids. Sis got 7 children over there. And I guess she doesn't have custody of any of them. And I guess 3 of her kids were kidnapped by the babysitter, and she was able to get one of the children back, a little girl, pretty little girl. And I believe the little girl turned, I don't know, she turned 13 or 14 or something. So I said, okay, girl. So there was a video where she was opening up gifts or something. I'm assuming it was the little girl's birthday or something. I don't know, y'all. And the little girl stays at a group home, and she do got a lot going on. Life is his queen, and so I guess when they went over there, when Jenny went over there, so convoluted. Yes, Monica, Jenny, the little girl, Jenny says that they were at the group home, and the little girl says the name of the group home, and then Jenny deletes that live, and then Jenny said people were calling her daughter names, okay, undesirable names, and so she got mad and she called another reactor child a name, and I said, "What in the world are we?" I said, "Hold on, hold on." Y'all, I was sitting here looking at my phone like, wait one hot damn minute. Now, I'm going to just say this. Jenny says, you might get mad at TMR, but that's okay, sis. Go to sleep, wake up, you'll feel better. Sis, you got a lot going on over there from what it appears, from what you state, okay? You living in a shelter. You say you're pregnant. Your children are not with you. Okay, they're not with you. They're kind of all over the place. I think she said she has her oldest son is like 21 years old. Since you've been through a lot, you told us about your trauma, and you've been through a lot, sis. And I would think especially being in a position where you say you're homeless and your kids are not in a home with you. I think you should be in a position where you are focusing on getting yourself right. Right. That's me. Being on the internet, I would think should be the last thing you on your mind. Although the internet is a place where you can, YouTube, you can make some money. But sis, I don't think you're going about it the right way. You say you're here to tell your story, and I guess the people have heard some of the story, but sis, it's not a consistent story. Okay. Now, the part that gets me a little baffled about this woman is I understand she says she lives in the shelter, and y'all in the chat, help me out. Two Live Crew, help me out. Now, I noticed when she first came to the scene, if y'all remember when Jenny first showed herself, y'all remember she was sitting in the bathroom and she said she had just left Florida and went to Georgia, and she went from Florida in a shelter to Georgia to a shelter. Do y'all remember when she was sitting in that bathroom and she put her hands, she talked with her hands, and we saw her manicured, look like a fresh set of nails, okay? And I said, well, sis. I'm curious now. Homeless to me doesn't equal fresh set of nails. Now, we're not saying just because you homeless, you got to be looking stinky, dirty, disheveled. But a set of nails that could probably cost 50, 60, 70, $100, depending on what type of nail art or jewel or coloring that you have on it. Could be press-ons, could be, sis. But my nails being manicured would be the least of my concerns. A roof over my head, meaning my own roof, would be the more majority of my concern. Now, that's just me, y'all. Everybody's different. So then when she was telling us a story this weekend on her channel, I'm a very observant individual. I looks at sis' hands again, and we still see these same fresh pair of nails. Another set now, somebody in the chat says, sis, they could be press-ons. A sunnier set for those nails are, yes, though, they're press-ons. Okay, they press-ons. Okay, sis. All right. Now, me personally, if I was a person who didn't have a place to live that I could call my own, okay, buying press-on nails would be the least of my concern, especially if you're considered homeless, right? So I was like, sis, I'm trying to follow the story, but it's not, you're not giving me enough, okay? Now, there was a woman that was involved in the story, okay? At the beginning, if y'all remember, I remember this. Her name was Chris, okay? Somebody, I thought it was like a friend of hers, but it appears now that it was just a subscriber who felt sorry for Jenny, okay? She felt sorry for Jenny and she was trying to help the lady, and the lady was sending her money. Well, it was said over the weekend, Chris, out of her own mouth, that she was sending Jenny money out of her unemployment check. And I said, what? Wait a minute, sis. Wait a minute. You're sending this woman on the internet who you do not know. You don't know anything about this woman other than what she tells you out your mouth. And even then, you still don't know if that's true, okay? You're sending this woman money out of her subscribers help her get her nails done. Well, if they gonna help her get some money for a place to live, not no damn nails. That should be the least of anybody concerns. Exactly, pretty Nikki. So the lady said that she was sending her money out of her unemployment check. The woman said that, I got bills to pay and this, that, and the other. And I was like, well, wait a minute, sis. Wouldn't your priorities, it seem like your priorities a little messed up. I do understand needing help, but if you're receiving unemployment, which in turns mean you're receiving help from the federal government because of your needs, your financial needs, unemployment means you don't have a job, right? Why are you sending somebody else money out of the money somebody just gave you? Because, with the unemployment thing, that the government's giving you an extra amount of money on top of whatever the state is giving you. Okay, I don't know what state this lady lives in. I don't know anything. So this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Why are we giving our money to people when we don't know how it's being spent? Like, that's your money to help yourself, your household. Why are you giving it to other people, TMR? Hold on, Janae, what did you say? So I'm like, at this point, sis, I can't feel sorry for you, because if you don't have a level of discernment to understand that you cannot help each and every person that says they need help, that's your problem. She had to be in a shelter because Thunder can't call the shelter. Jenny could climb in the window after missing the curfew. Oh my goodness, not climbing in the damn window. Oh Lord. Hey, dear viewer, Timar. Now, Timar said, "Now wait a minute, sis. I love the way you say things. I was thinking, yeah. Now I'm like, sis, you getting unemployment and you breaking bread with somebody who's also unemployed too. Sis, make that make sense. At this point, you damn near need to be shammed with your money. You're not in a position to give your money to other people when somebody's giving you something. You said that you have a need. So how are you helping others? And we understand we have people with with a caring spirit. Like we get that. I have a caring spirit. But sis, if I'm in a position where I'm needing help from somebody else, sis, I can't help you. Right? Now I can sit here and listen to your story. I can like your video. I can even come back and watch your video again, sis, to give you an extra view and some more watch hours. But at this point, that's about as much as I can do for you. Okay? See, that's the thing. When people are giving their money and they're not really using any level of discernment, they're not doing any research, they're not using logical thinking. And then when they get burnt, now they want to be somewhere crying about it. Like, sis, you can't cry about that because you were being foolish. You know, now your heart obviously was in a good place, but it don't always got to be in a good place when you're not in a place to help people. So here's the thing. This is the problem I have with this whole situation. Now, the lady Jenny says that her daughter was kidnapped and she got her baby back. Thank God for that. So it sounds like the little girl went through some traumatizing situations. I don't know what she went through, and I don't need to know, right? She even says the two of the other kids are still, they can't find them. Okay. Sis, why are you exploiting this baby on the internet? Yeah, I wouldn't even be putting her on the internet. I wouldn't give nobody a chance to say anything about my child, considering whatever type of traumatizing situation she's been in. I'm like, at this point, how is the group home allowing this? Like, because to me, it sounds like the lady didn't have custody of her kids prior to her going to Florida, because if she did, the kids would have been in Florida with her. So obviously they were somewhere else to be taken, by a kidnapper. Okay. So that means that it sounds like I don't know the real story, y'all. I'm only going by what this lady is saying, and I'm getting bits and pieces. It sounds like she wasn't even in custody when that happened. Okay. So they were now they're in the state's custody. And I would think there would be provisions around those visits, and putting her on the internet shouldn't be one of those things, right? Yeah, that shouldn't even be a part of your visit, exploiting this baby on the internet, considering she's been through a lot of traumatizing things in her very short life of living. Here's the problem I'm having with all of this. YouTube is monetizing this stuff, and it's sad, y'all. This is a very sad situation because it just seems like this Jenny lady needs help, and the internet is not cash apping her money for cigarettes and coffee. Is not helping that lady. Yeah, that's not helping that lady. She exploiting that little girl, Jenny. Yeah, I don't. I'm not. I don't like that. When it comes to the kids, baby, no. Your grown ass. Okay, girl, that's your business over there. But when it comes to those kids, it's just like her story never made sense to me. From the word say go, her story never made sense. It just never made any sense. She is a basic panhandling on the internet. It's sad. The lady is a verified scammer. Okay. But what I heard, she gets food stamps. Why someone has to send you money for food? Why does someone have to send you money for food? Further explain why the lady that was sending her money knew this. Exactly. And then my thing, she said, my supporters make sure I eat. So, sis, before you got supporters, how were you eating? Before you had the supporters, who was feeding you then? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think sis be living in her own damn house somewhere, and when she picks up the phone, she makes it appear that she's living in some type of sheltered housing, or if she in the woods or in the forest, she in the forest down the street from her house. Y'all, for all we know, that lady could be living in a 5-bedroom house, 6-car garage, 2 BMWs in the driveway. Nowadays, you don't ever know, right? You don't ever know, because how do you know unless you know somebody that know her? On live, yeah. Okay. I missed that because I missed that part, Risa. Ileana Brown. But one thing about Ileana Brown, at least Ileana Brown was a teenager, right? She's a kid. So you can see those shenanigans coming from a kid. This a grown ass woman. I don't, she grown, y'all. Ileana is a child. I don't know. When I saw Ileana last, I think they said she was 17. I don't, maybe she's 18 now, but she's still young, very, very, very young. This woman is fully grown, has lived a whole lot of life, and it's just, see, the problem I have for this, there are truly real people that get on the internet and tell real stories and have real issues going on that triggers people, right? So there are people that are really homeless and puts that on the internet, and they truly really are homeless, and for whatever reason they want to um you know do like a video diary of it, okay? And then there are people who truly help them. I just feel like this Jenny lady takes away from those people who truly do need a Cash App or Super Chat or a GoFundMe. For example, you guys, I don't know if you're familiar with Dr. Dre. There's a lot. Dr. Dre's oldest daughter, she's 38 years old with 4 kids. It's been all over social media. She's homeless, okay? She's homeless with 4 kids. They said that her 4 kids live with a family friend, but she's been living in her car, working at a warehouse and door dashing and Uber Eats. Okay. And they said that Dr. Dre cut the woman off about a year ago. Okay. So it came out yesterday. I saw a video yesterday that the young lady has now a GoFundMe. And I'm like, hold up, sis. Hold up. GoFundMe? Your daddy is worth damn near $1 billion. Sis, at this point, where are the father or fathers of these children? I'm talking about Dr. Dre's daughter right now. Where is the father? Because she has 4 kids. I don't know if she has 1 father or 4 fathers or 2, whatever. The father or the fathers for these children. You have a GoFundMe and your daddy worth $1 billion? Even if your daddy did cut you off, my thing is this: you are a child of a celebrity. And just because you're a child of a celebrity doesn't mean that you will have the same creative talents as your celebrity parent, right? That doesn't mean that. But even with that being said, your daddy is a billionaire. You mean to tell me in your 38 years of living, you couldn't get your daddy to put you on to any type of business where you could be a money maker and make your own money by this time? You got 4 children. Your daddy couldn't buy you a daycare. I'm pretty sure your kids are in the ages where they still need to be, somebody needs to watch them. You could have daycares, 1 or 2 daycares in the city that you live in. That's a moneymaker for you. You could be selling bonnets or clothing or anything. Your dad is a billionaire. And you got to GoFundMe? Huh? And I guarantee you, Tasha is not worth the damn. Hold on. Tasha, it's not worth damn near $1 billion. He is worth. Okay. Well, I don't know, Monica. I don't know. I don't know. I said I don't look up Dr. Dre's money, right? I heard he was worth like $1 billion or almost $1 billion. I don't know. However, he's worth more money than I got, right? So, my thing is, there are people that probably has donated to this GoFundMe for this woman whose father is a billionaire. And not only that, lady, you're 38 years old. You're not a child. You're a grown woman with 4 children. So how sorry do you want the world to feel for you when there are people who will live a whole lifetime and never see that type of money? You basically were damn near born into the money. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre been making money for a long, long time. So I say that with this situation with Jenny, it's like, sis, I was always told that you help those who help themselves. You sitting on live streams all day long. How's that helping yourself? That's my thing. Sis, what are you doing to make your life better? Show me that. Show me your progression. And then maybe I'll be compelled to help towards put a little couple dollars towards the cause. But you sitting on here going back and forth because somebody called your child a name. Sis, come on now. There's a bigger problem here. Oh my God. Y'all, that blew my mind. Blew my mind. I said, oh my goodness. This Jenny's lady full of blown liars. She is on live meeting The drug dealer saying she is pregnant. I'm so tired of hearing she is going to strike people. It's called fair use. She is a joke, baby. Mm-mm-mm. You know, she can't strike a thought and opinion, okay? We're not using her picture over here, her content, or anything like that, okay? And at the end of the day, hell, Stevie Wonder can see something ain't right over there. Something ain't clean in the wash over there. I don't care what no one say. Something's not right. Something's not right. Now, when you say it was all a joke, they're gonna drag her tail, baby. For all we know, Jenny is an entrepreneur, and and begging on YouTube is another source of income. Baby, she could be doing a social experiment. She could be doing a social experiment, honey. We don't know. Sammy, see, I'm saying it's okay. Who is saying? It's so funny how she is so offended that her child was called a name. Well, I'm so offended you admitted to using drugs or pregnant with all her kids. Oh my goodness. You know, it's definitely this lady definitely, it appears that she has long-term issues, right? And when you see people like that, like the rest of us. Exactly, CC Chronicles. When you see someone like that, and if this truly is her situation, it's like, sis, instead of y'all sending this woman money so she can go get cigarettes and coffee, why won't y'all send her a name of a person in that city that she lives in that could truly give her some help? Because, you know, I don't know how fast the shelter is, because obviously she ain't the only one in the shelter. If this is truly where she's at, there's other people in need, right? Well, why not send her, hell, why she can't work, y'all? What does she, is there a disability? Is there a reason why she can't go get a job? YouTube, I mean, yeah, you can make money off of YouTube, but at this point, that should be supplemental money. Because to me, at this point, there's no such thing because I got enough money, sis. At this point, if you're homeless, you don't have enough money. All the money you can get. I used to foster twins that had fetal alcohol syndrome, and it's sad because the mom still drinks and don't care. The twins are with their grandma now. Yeah, it's very sad. She said because she got 25. She got 25 what, Queen? Nicole says, sis, why work when you can beg online? Hey, Chanel. You think CPS would take the baby from her? If there even is a baby, y'all. I'm from the beginning. I just felt like something ain't right with this story because, I understand people having habits, and sometimes habits are very hard to break, especially nicotine habit. A nicotine habit is very hard to break. And if she's been abusing drugs and stuff through all her pregnancies, from what you guys state that she said, again, that's not my opinion, that you guys state that she said that. And I think I've heard her say, because I know she said she was on, she goes to the methadone clinic for some type of pill addiction she had. I just really feel like at this point that people need to do less of what they're doing and allow her to do more to help herself and for the betterment of her children, her minor children, to give those kids have a right to stability. Jenny herself have the right to stability. She should want to be stable and live a life of where people don't have to criticize her, and she can make her own decisions, and whatever decision she makes, she doesn't have to be, judged or criticized behind those decisions. Hold on, you guys. Let me get to your comments. GMR, this woman says she has Medicaid and has not seen an OBGYN because she don't have one for the back-to-back appointments right now. Yeah, see, that's another thing. Sis, we get you going to the methadone clinic, but sis, when do you go to the doctor, the OBGYN? You haven't done not one visit to the, from what I heard, you have not done one visit to the GYN, sis. Well, where's those videos? Let's see you at the doctor's office, the clinic, instead of in the forest at the group home with your baby, sitting on the bus stop. That sis, We don't want to see any of those videos. Where you are you going to the doctor? Where are the videos where you're going to fill out applications for apartments or houses? Where are the videos where you're going to locate job placement? Where are those videos at? Okay. Hello, hey Wolf. I notice a lot of people just don't want to work. Well, I don't either, but we got to do what we got to do, not what we want to do. Exactly, honey. We got to do what we got to do, not what we want to do, baby. Hey, Keisha, that's my thing. It's like, sis, get your tail off this internet, sitting here talking about some damn she said, okay? The title, the thumbnail on this video, the she said, says we don't want to hear that. That should be the least. See, this is how I feel like what she say is going on is not going on. Because sis, if you really want to tell a story, then where is the story? Where is the actual story? You don't have to tell us a story, but you said that's what you were doing. So where is it? All this back and forth with she said, sis, that's not helping your current situation, if you even have one. She said she will go to the doctor when she get an appointment. When she get a apartment, well, why you gotta wait to get an apartment to go to the doctor? The doctor said what the doctor said they need a real address or something. Oh my goodness. I just want that lady to do better. Her story doesn't sound plausible to me. And that's just my opinion, y'all. I'm watching this stuff. Like I said, when y'all told me Friday the lady had got put out of her shelter and was laying in the woods all night, I didn't want to believe that. I said, nah, I don't believe that. And she said she was. So I guess it's true because she said that's where she laid at all night until the shelter people let her back in. And then she said she said somebody gave her money for a hotel or something. I said, oh my goodness. No, it doesn't. But you know what? People are into it. I'm not saying she doesn't need supporters. If somebody wants to support her, then I mean they're free to do that. But my thing is, if don't give your money to somebody and then they prove you otherwise, and now you crying because you feeling some type of way. Okay, yeah, don't do that. It's like, at what point will you make a move? Beggars can't be choosers. She'll never get your kids if she keeps moving from shelter to shelter. Yeah, that's my thing. It's like, sis, where, like, as hey Newton, at some point, sis, it got to be a come up. It got to be a come up, a glow up, or something, right? It has to be there. Are we ready? So hold on. What are you talking about? Are we ready to talk about with all of this? Sis, I don't know what you're talking about. I Anyway, okay, y'all. Hold on. Hey, Anna. On lunch, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't with another low vibration, mama. All right, Miss Cookie. So, yeah, y'all, that was my thought with the whole thing. Because at some point as an adult, we have to take accountability. That's my thing. We got to take accountability, and it just appears that maybe she is trying. Again, y'all, I don't know, because when you listen to her, you don't never really hear a plan. She'll say what she's gonna do or what she wants to do, but you don't see any progression towards that. Going back and forth with people arguing with you, sis, that's not helping your situation at all. I could care less what people talking about on the internet, sis. I wouldn't even care, unless they standing over there on your block. I wouldn't even care about that. Okay. But y'all, look, Jenny got introduced into this mommy sector, right? Because she said she was pregnant by Zolo. So that's how we got introduced to this lady, right? And in the beginning, we all ran over there because we was trying to see what the TT is. Okay. At the end of the day, we nosy. All right. And we get over there and it wasn't very much tea. Okay. And with it's been almost 2 months now. And really still no mention of Zolo and the baby situation. Zolo says it's not his baby. Sis says she don't want to talk about it. I said, well, okay then. I guess we won't talk about it because we can't force you. Her name is Why Give What You Don't Have? Exactly. So now, y'all, we're gonna take a little shift, okay? Because that was my thoughts with the Jenny situation. I just really feel like, one, I don't feel like the lady needs to be putting her baby on the internet. If your baby has been traumatized by a horrific event, plopping her on the internet, allowing other people who are not going to be as sensitive to her situation, I don't think that was a good decision. Just keep your baby off the internet, child. Because at the end of the day, you introduce yourself to the internet. I wouldn't dare be introducing her to the internet, because people are cruel and vicious and they don't care nothing about that. That's your child. There are some very mean, cruel individuals out here. Don't care nothing about your baby. Okay. Okay. No one's favorite. With all due respect, sis, if that's how you feel, then you have to go to her channel and let her know that. Okay. She's not over here, sis. So you have to go over there and let her know how you feel. Okay. I can't talk about a conversation that I don't know anything about. I haven't had that conversation with her. So you come into this chat discussing that. We're discussing what we see on the internet, what I saw on the internet. I didn't see what you're talking about, so I can't talk about that. I'm pretty sure you understand that, right? As an adult, I can't speak on something that I don't know anything about. I didn't see this. What you're talking about, I haven't seen that. So I can't speak on it. Now it sounds like you got more information than me, right? And I think you still got a channel, right? So what I would do if I was you, I would go to my platform and speak your sentiments over there. That's what I would do. I'm just gonna keep it 100, baby. Hey, with love. Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, can't control someone else's chat respectfully. Yeah, yeah. That we don't do that over here. Noah's favorite. We don't do that over here. We discuss the channels that we are watching. Okay. Some of y'all are watching. Some of you guys are not. Um, but we don't. Like I said, if you want to talk about that, if you have some strong convictions about what you're saying in this chat, then since you would probably be better going to your channel where you can say what you need to say and it can come out without having to type it, right? I would just say it and I would just do it over there. Okay. As one content creator to another, I would hope that you would respect that. Okay. Okay, Mish. Hey, Latrice. So I know a lot of you guys are not watching Keisha Anderson. And y'all, to be quite honest with you, I haven't really been watching her like that either, but I did catch Hazel and Paris live last night. And from what I can understand, um hit a like for the 2 Live crew. Yes, sis, make sure you hit a like for me. So it's been over a year, you guys. The anniversary of Keisha's book about her and Jeremy situation with Jeremy having a baby on her. It's been a year now, a little over a year now, that book came out. Okay. Yes, Life is His Queen. And for some strange reason, we are still going back and forth. The same people are still going back and forth. From what I understand, listening to what I heard last night, there's some audio where Keisha called Ashley. Now, if you don't, you got to know who I'm talking about, right? So, Ashley is Jeremy's other baby mother, okay? And apparently, Keisha called, or allegedly, I'm going to say that, allegedly, Keisha called Ashley's ex-girlfriend and had a conversation with the girlfriend, right? And somehow that conversation was recorded, sent to another content creator on YouTube, and it was played on the internet, okay? And then Hazel said somebody called her mama. And baby, it was a whole hot mess. And all I kept thinking was, it's just funny to me how we're all discussing this, and Jeremy, other than saying he's the father of Ashley's child, that's all we hear. She just needs to get off the internet for a while. She stayed getting dragged. Yes. And it's sad how Keisha will not take control of her channel, of her content, hell, of her life. I'm starting to think, do the girl like this? Because okay, your man had a baby on you, and to be quite honest, that did not warrant a book, right? Your boyfriend had a baby on you, not your husband of 15 years. Your boyfriend of 2 or 3 years had a baby on you. To me, that wasn't warranted a book. It just wasn't. I understand Keisha states that the reason why she came out with the information because she knew eventually it would get out. Well, sis, that's what it would have just done. Got out. You know what I'm saying? Because it really, and then after all of this, it's still the continuous drama going back and forth. And for the strangest reason, Jeremy's not involved in any of this. Like at this point, why won't Jeremy sit Keisha down, sit Ashley down, and himself in the middle and get all this squared out and ask Keisha, please stop involving other people who are not involved, and Ashley as well too. Stop involving outsiders in our internal business. Like, I don't understand why he won't have this question. She got over $60,000 for the book. Ooh, that's a little piece of money over there. Paris actually left the girl alone for 2 months, but Keisha keeps saying it, that girl, yeah. Having kids and money don't make you a man. No, it definitely does not. But that's my thing. At this point, I don't understand how he won't have this conversation with the 2 women that has his children. I would just think he would want this all to stop. It's bad enough that their lives primarily are played out on social media. Hell, Jeremy can't sneeze on the sidewalk without somebody capturing it and bringing it to YouTube, right? And Keisha knows this. I would just, especially the type of persona that Keisha likes to carry on the internet, I would just think that you would try to keep as much as your personal life personal. Jamaican, I'm starting to think that because over a year later, and really it's been longer than that. Y'all, it's been longer than that. It's been a year that we've known about it, but Keisha's been dealing with it since she was pregnant with the twins, and they're going on 3. So it's been a long time. My thing, as a woman, Keisha, do you still want to go through this 10 years from now? I would think you wouldn't. Child, I can't fight over a man who has already shown me what he wants. Exactly. Obviously, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. We don't know. But when the stuff comes to the scenes, shit, all you gotta do is put 2 and 2 together. Jeremy's still out cheating on her and making her look stupid. Ain't no way in hell I'll be doing all that for him. Hell, any man, stop stalking this BM and go mind your business. That's his son. That is his son. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is his son. Jeremy have everything to do with it, but yet have nothing to do with it. Y'all know what I mean. That's my point with love. He has everything. He is the link that brought these two women together. His link brought these two women together. But yet when the discussions are being had on the internet, he is not involved. It's always Keisha's this, Keisha's that, Keisha's this. She's a horrible person. She's crazy. She's this. And maybe she is. I don't know. I don't know Keisha personally. But what about Jeremy? What is he? Like, nobody ever says anything about him. That'd be my thing. And to me, it looked as Ashley kind of went on about her business because, honey, she kind of faded off of YouTube and she was back over there being a bottle girl at the club. It looked like she tried to fall off, and then for some reason, she getting pulled back in. Is this being done for money? I mean, at this point, you would think, because we know a lot of stuff gets done on the internet for views, and views for all these people equals money. Jeremy came from nothing, which isn't a problem. Keisha was a meal ticket, and he gone ride out. Nobody making him mature. He loves the attention. Keisha want the family. All want the respect. Yeah, that's true. I was done when she tried to claim August as hers. That girl is too cuckoo for Cocoa. I don't know, y'all. At this, my whole thing is, why over a year later on the internet are we still talking about this? And then to me, Keisha gets mad when people discuss it. Well, then stop the people that keep bringing your business to the internet. Unless you want it brought here, stop that person or persons from bringing your personal business to the internet. Now, we know a few months ago, sis said she had an attorney and she was took in legal action. Well, sis, what happened? Did you follow through with that? Did you drop the ball on it? Like, what happened? Ashley said Jeremy came to the club a few days ago. Well, maybe he came to the club because he was trying to get in touch with her because he's trying to see his son. Because from what I understand, he hasn't been able to see his son. I think Keisha enjoys the drama because why would you keep sending information? That's my thing. And it's just like, I understand her being hurt, but sis, you can't be totally mad. To me, you cannot be totally mad at Ashley alone. Ashley needed Jeremy to be a part of whatever she's a part of now. Like, it takes two to tango, sis. Yes, Ashley, initially when she got with Jeremy, I don't know if she knew about Keisha or not. Okay. I don't remember what she said. But soon after she was dealing with Jeremy, she probably was made aware of who Keisha was. And she made the conscious effort to keep messing with him. To me, at that point, I personally feel like, sis, that's where you went wrong. Because why deal with a man that can't be solely yours? Because even if he's telling you, oh, I'm just dealing with her, it's just about the money, whatever. Well, sis, but he's still going over there with her at night. He over you. That's my thing. Like, why do women not want their own man? Like, why do you want a piece of a man? And then you go and have a baby with a piece of a man? Yeah, I don't be getting that. And that, to me, that goes on both sides. That go Keisha's side and Ashley's side. Because both of y'all was sharing that man. Regardless if y'all want to admit it, that's what was happening. Y'all was sharing that man. Okay, Jamie. I'm looking at you guys' comments. I'm trying to catch up on your comments. Yeah, Mary Blue, these women are totally different. Because, baby, if I can't have all of you, I don't want none of you. Period. If I can't have all of you, then I don't want none of you. I'm not going to be out here biting and scratching and windmilling in the streets for your tail. Especially not at this age. And then, a lot of it I take as maybe their age, but I don't get it. Like, Keisha has a lot going for herself. She seems to be, she has a college degree. She's making money. Um, she has a business. She has several businesses. And I understand you would want someone to share all that with, but sis, you shouldn't just want any old somebody. You should want a man that respects the fact that you do have a social media presence out here, regardless of her presence. Hey, KP, is very big or small. She said, I blame Betty Wright. I know that's right. But you still have a social media presence out here. And a lot of his shenanigans, like to me, sometimes it appears that Jeremy just doesn't respect the hustle, because he does a lot of foolishness. And we understand he's grown and he can do what he want to do. But why not respect the fact that not only your woman, but the mother of your child runs a social media platform, and she doesn't need to keep getting disrespected time after time after time after time. That'd be my thing. Like, they having all these women going back and forth with each other, and Jeremy somewhere living his best life. He over there either doing what he want to do, and you women spending hours and hours and hours on the internet, and he out here doing what he want to do. He ain't spending nan second. But y'all spending hours arguing, going back and forth, repeating the same thing over and over. Like, at the end of the day, to me, there's no right or no wrong. There's a situation that happened. You can't change it. You can't erase it. The existence of Jeremy's son is not going anywhere. The existence of Keisha's kids are not going anywhere. So at this point, you either live with it or sis, you don't deal with it at all. It's just one of the two. Like, there's no in between. You're either going to accept it or you're going to reject it. And if you chose to accept it, then accept it and leave the rest of it alone, because it's not going to make him it's not, to me, it wouldn't make Jeremy feel any other ushy-gushy way about Keisha. Most men don't like a messy chick. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thought. None of it. That's what disgusts me about the whole situation. I believe it might be something that these ladies grew up witness, that cheating man is better than no man. Yeah, you could be right, sis. Jeremy at the strip club looking for another woman that isn't Keisha, shaking my head. At some point, you have to choose you. That man does not respect her. Yeah, and it doesn't appear. Even if Keisha is like the type that says, oh, go have fun, babe. Do you, babe? Maybe she wants to be the type of woman where she doesn't want to feel like she's the controlling type of woman. But sis, at some point, you got to put some control on that. Okay? Because it appears at times he's out of control. Okay? Just way out of control. And if you don't respect yourself, how do you expect for him to respect you? Keisha needs to let him co-parent in peace, being that she made conscious effort to stay with him. Exactly, Patty. You decided to keep with that man. So sis, you decided to accept everything that comes with him, which is that baby, the mother of the baby, and anything else. At this point, I pray that man don't have any more kids on Keisha, because that girl ain't going to be any type of good if that happens. Like, if he go and have another baby, sis, are you going to do a part 2 to the book? Like, it's just, I don't know. I just really feel like she should have never did it. I understand it was a money grab, but I really feel like she should have probably just kept that private, because a lot of people's thoughts and opinions have came out about her relationship that, obviously she didn't want to hear, but because you publicized it, then everybody else is all into it. And it's like, we all dating Jeremy, sis. Now, you the only one should be dating him, but you got all these women having their thoughts and opinions about your man. Yeah, that don't make sense to me. I think they could have got past it if Keisha would stop sending information to the internet. Yeah, it's like, at this point, why keep trying to make Ashley look bad? Like, sis, it's over with. The baby's here. It's over. Like, sis, as bad as you want to erase it from your memory bank or erase it from the internet, sis, you can't. You can't get rid of it. It's here. Deal with it. Unfortunately for her. And if you don't want to deal with it, like, if every time you look at him, you think of his infidelity, then sis, you need to stop looking at him and look at somebody else. You need to go find you a whole new man, sis, that's not going to remind you of their infidelity. That's just my thought. I wouldn't sit there and keep torturing myself. Hey, Claudette. People are using their lie to have money. It's sad when is your pride. It's like selling your soul. Yes, Sucret, it definitely is. And then when people, her dad, yeah, you're right, April. Her dad did tell her not to publish that book. And You know what happens when we go against what mama and daddy say? We got to deal with the consequences. And, and at this point, I just really wish Keisha would just let it go and just move on, sis. Whatever you got going on, sis, just go on with it and just move on. If you want to stay with Jeremy, you really need to have a sit down with that man and just let him know, like, look, your illicit behavior on the internet is messing with my brand. Like, I'm gonna need you to either chill out or I'm gonna have to chill on somewhere else. Like, it's just that serious to me. KP. If you're unhappy, leave, move on. There's plenty of fish. Yes. And I understand wanting to be with the father of your children. Sis, I get that. But sis, he got to be a willing participant. And just because he telling you, if he not showing you, like, sis, if you still dealing with reservations and having second thoughts in your head, sis, one thing I've always learned is you need to follow your first mind. And when you don't follow your first mind, that typically when the problems arise. I am still shocked that Keisha have over 500,000 subs, but struggled to get over 30K per video. Her channel needs to be cleaned out from drama. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. I don't understand that either, but after so long, people get tired of the same old mundane whatever. Even with my channel, y'all, this month the views haven't been like they were last month, because after a while people get tired of hearing about the same old stuff. And that's why I try to come on here and talk about different things with you guys, because I know, because right now the only two mommies we really got out here is Jasmine and Olivia. And I don't want it to appear like we just always picking on Jasmine, we always just picking on Olivia, and I don't want it to appear like that. So that's why I try to tread a little, a little lightly with the content, you guys, because I don't want it to appear that that's what we're doing. But I understand a lot of you guys have thoughts and opinions about these videos and what's going on. But I just really feel like what's going on in your personal life, you shouldn't bring it to the internet, especially if you don't want people's thoughts and opinions. If you don't want the conversation about what's going on in your personal life, then you need to refrain from bringing your personal life to the internet. You're right, Ebony. That's definitely true. If y'all see hear me smacking, y'all just drunk me some lemonade, baby. That stuff is so damn good, especially cold. They all in here doing marathons, and Jeremy passed out on the curb, not caring. Baby, did you see that him passed out on the curb? I said, oh my goodness. I'm like, Keisha, this is just get worse and worse for you over there, sis. I know this is how these people that make their coin, but even my mama don't know all my personal business. I couldn't imagine putting it out for the whole world of strangers to see. Exactly, Miss TLD. It's just so strange. And like I said, it's okay to share certain things, but your man, your boyfriend, not your husband, sis, your boyfriend had a baby on you. It's not like y'all was in a committed relationship for the past 10 years. Hell, that wasn't even a relationship 5 years. It's like, I'm not saying she shouldn't care. She definitely should care, because she obviously, her emotions, feelings was invested in our relationship. But since you always have to remember, those same emotions and feelings that were invested, he knew too, because you were investing it in him. And if he didn't pay it no mind, then sis, you really need to realize, damn, this ninja didn't care nothing about him stepping all over my feelings like bad dope. Yeah, he don't care anything about it. So sis, why are you caring? Sometimes the best thing to do is walk away, to salvage whatever you have left of your damn broken heart. And I can say that from my own personal experience. You know how some people talk and you be like, you don't know what, you ain't never been through what I've been through. Since I done been there, done that, can write a book about it, but won't write a book about it. You know what I'm saying? Because no. But I've been there, done that, and I get it. And the hardest thing was for me to do was to walk away. That was by far the hardest thing for me to do. But I had to think about my sanity, my feelings, my emotions, my self-worth. And after being dogged out for so long by this man, I was like, you know what? It got to get better than this. Like, and I started, like, you are literally not the only fish in the sea, okay? Yeah, you literally are not. The crazy thing is everything died down and got quiet. She is a reason for it being brought back up. Why bring up something that supposedly hurt you? Exactly. And didn't happen over a year ago. Like at this point, I would think you would have healed and moved on from that. I don't think big old Prego though. Well, why you say that? She came out with another video. All this for a ninja that has not married you yet. That's my thing, Latoy. You would think after all they went through and the way he stuck by her side, the least he could have did was like took her hand in marriage. Just as he didn't even do that. He didn't even do that. But you know, the unfortunate thing is people they have to learn their own way. And maybe Keisha just hasn't learned. You know, maybe she just hasn't learned. Maybe her tolerance level is different than mine's or yours in the chat. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I just hope that she comes out smelling like a rose. From one woman to another, I need you to come out smelling like a rose, sis. You know? And I don't, it doesn't appear like she wants that to happen. It really doesn't. Right, Rose. And no, TMR, she hasn't showed the results. I don't know. Okay, sis ain't came out with the part 2 yet. Yes, we all have been there, but it gets better with time. It's well worth leaving. Yes, a lot of you, and you see that after the fact. Like when you're standing in the moment, you don't realize that because you hurt, right? But a year later, 2 months later, 6 months later, you'll be like, you know what? I'm glad I left when I did. With the what little dignity I got left, because I literally let this man take everything from me. You find that I did the right thing. She doesn't have the right people in her life to telling her no, girl. Yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. All right, you guys, I'm gone. I'm out of here. It is 2:30 and I held you guys for about an hour. We've been here about an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Make sure you hit the like button for me. I definitely appreciate discussing with you guys because at the end of the day, y'all, we women. All right, we're all women. We go through things, you know. We definitely see what's going on the internet. We have thoughts and opinions about it. Don't nobody feel any type of way about the conversations over here. That's just what they are, conversations. Okay, it's not detrimental to anybody's life because at the end of the day, although it's our thoughts and opinions, they're still their life and they can make the choices that they want to make with their life. That goes for everybody we talked about today on this panel. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Definitely see you in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Bye, you guys.